Hello and welcome. I'm Yoga Mama Jess. I have my two beautiful assistants with me once again this morning, and today we want to do a little bit more core work. So let's get started. Come onto your hands and knees, finding a table pose. There's Juju. And let's just start to warm up the spine a little bit. Hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips, untuck your toes. Find your steady breath, and then moving into your cat and cow. With your inhale, drop your belly, turn your gaze up, tailbone goes up. Exhale, rounding your spine, cat stretch, tuck your tail, tuck your chin. Again, inhale, open up, gazing up. Exhale, cat stretch. What do you say in cat stretch? So just keep moving with your breath, starting to wake up the spine. Take a couple more rounds here. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, really tuck your chin. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rounding the spine, cat stretch. And then find your way back to your table, planting your hands, top sides of your feet down on your mat, and then just lift those knees. So we can see we don't have a whole lot of movement going on here. Hold it here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands. Just one hand print forward on your mat. Lift your hips. Finding your way into downward facing dog. Now, here in our first downward dog, remember to extend your arms out from your shoulders, extend your legs out from your hips. Okay. Inhale, lift those hips a little bit higher. Now, on your exhale, shift forward, finding your plank pose. Do it again. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, plank pose. Keep moving with your breath. Now this is definitely a great core workout, but you might also feel this in your shoulders and chest. So that's an added bonus. Slow and controlled. Don't rush through these movements. With your inhale, really lift the hips. Think about pulling your belly button all the way back to your spine. And then exhale, shift forward, nice and strong. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, plank pose. Now from here, slowly, 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 lower all the way down. Take a couple breaths here. Hands below your shoulders, relax your lower body, and with your next inhale, press up to cobra. Now it might be a baby cobra, it might be a bigger cobra. Listen to your spine. Exhale, release down. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Again, moving with your breath, keep your gaze looking down to your mat. Keep those elbows pulled in next to your body. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release down. Taking one more cobra, but this time, lift up, lift your hands up off of your mat. Keep looking down to the ground. Good. Lift up a little bit higher. Really pull those elbows down the sides of your body. And if you'd like a little more, go ahead and lift those legs. Or just have a 5-year-old jump on your back. Good. Breathing here. The entire back side is working. Lift the heart. Lift the legs. Inhale, exhale, release. Hands below your shoulders. Slowly, slowly, slowly press all the way up. Watch out. And then sink it back to child's pose.
I'm good.
Resting your forehead on your mat, maybe stacking your hands or your fists to make a little pillow for your forehead.
Okay.
And then with your arms out in front of you, lifting back up to your table, let's take that little table pose again. Top sides of your feet down on your mat. Keep your gaze looking down and then lift those knees. Hover those knees right over the mat. Hold it here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release. Walk those hands forward. Tuck your toes. Lift the hips back into your downward facing dog. Now walk your feet together so big toes are touching. And then shift forward, coming back into your plank. Right hand goes right underneath your shoulder. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Left arm up. Side plank. Options here. You can split your feet or even drop that right knee and lift your left leg. So see which one feels the best for today. Remember, challenge yourself a little bit. Whichever pose you choose, really press down through the right hand, reach up through the left, and then lift those hips.
Mommy, you know what? The straw shows the rain eggs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, come back to your plank. Take one push-up. The girls did make sure I was going to do a couple push-ups with you all today. And then slide your left hand to the middle of your mat. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Right arm up. Again, keep your feet stacked. Maybe feet split. Maybe left knee down, right leg up. All great options for working our balance and working the core.
Let's go over here.
Inhale, reach up through the right hand. Exhale, back to your plank. One more push-up. And then lower all the way down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Untuck your toes. Excuse me. This time, reach your arms out to your sides. Exhale, empty out those lungs, and then with your inhale, lift the heart, lift the shoulders, lift the arms. Really reach through those fingertips. Now, if you'd like a little more here, lift your legs. If you'd like even more, glue those legs together as you lift them. Good, the entire body is working here. Breathe nice and strong. Reach through the fingertips, reach through the toes. Inhale, lift a little bit more. Exhale, release. Hands below your shoulders. Nice and easy. Press up to table pose. And then shift back, child's pose. Now, child's pose is a great resting pose, but it's also the perfect counter pose anytime we do any type of back bend. So just to take a few moments here, releasing through the spine. And then lift up, table pose. Third and final round. Press down through your hands. Press down through the top sides of your feet. Lift those knees. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Knees down. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Lift those hips. Now really press your hands forward. Shift your hips back. Lift your right leg overhead, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift that right leg a little bit higher. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, like and help me along. Knee to nose, rounding through the spine. Again, inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, nice and controlled. 2 more. Inhale, lift up.
Mama, the time when I slashed my
Exhale.
toe, I had sandals, but I didn't.
Oh, okay. 1 more. Inhale, lift up, knee to nose. Exhale, shift forward. Hold it here and breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh. And then inhale, lift up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, sink your hips. Child's pose. And we get to do 1 more round just like that. I'm kind of hoping I don't have extra resistance. Reach your arms out in front of you. Walk your hands forward. Hey, baby, you gotta get off me for a second, okay? Now tuck your toes. And then lift your hips, downward facing dog. Press your hands forward, shift your hips back, lift that left leg up this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, rounding through the spine. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, shift forward, nice and strong. 2 more, use your breath, but take your time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it here, breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale, lift up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. And then maybe just walk out this dog, bending 1 knee and then the other. Bring your heels back towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, lower down to your knees. Hey, you. Thank you. And then just slide on to 1 hip or the other, extending your legs out in front of you. Now move closer to the front of your mat. Extend your arms, extend your legs, and then slowly, 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 remember, focus on the core. Lower all the way down.
You don't have anything to go.
And when you reach the ground, just stretch the arms overhead.
But you can't use any paper.
Taking 1 last movement for our core. So really reach out through your right arm, reach out through your left leg. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale back, exhale, lift. Good, we're going for 10. And hopefully I won't lose count. Lift that right shoulder.
Yes, you do.
Last 3,
No, not right
2.
there.
Hold this one up. Hold, hold, hold. Now pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice big inhale. Reach through the left arm and the right leg, and then exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift.
If you want to leave that, then throw it in the dock if you want. Well, you don't get glue either way. I hope you don't poop the watermelon.
3 more.
You're gonna get
3,
bit by an ant.
2. Up and hold, hold, hold. And then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice big stretch. Inhale. Open your mouth. Let it go with a nice big sigh. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side.
I like this one more than the other one.
Come back to center. Bring your arms straight out to the sides. Let both knees drop to the right. Turn your gaze to look over your left shoulder and breathe into this gentle twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Turn your gaze to look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Now, as always, if you have a few moments to stay here on your mat, please enjoy a Shavasana. Otherwise, come up to seated. Core is feeling good and strong. Arms down to your sides, maybe hands to your heart. As always, I'd like to thank you so very much for joining me and the girls this morning. It's always a pleasure to see you and to share in your yoga practice. I hope you have a really beautiful day, and until next time, namaste.